Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aries season. Happy birthday to all of my Aries. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap into this energy and see what is going on. So family, see what's going on with the beautiful people here. Somebody is calling in false reports here. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody also could be looking into some false reports that were called on you in the past here, okay? I'm also picking up on some organization energy here. Mason's Eastern Star. There's a raggedy ass Eastern Star that's riding by somebody's house here. Okay, so a lot of networking going on here. Organized crime and gang stalking here. Somebody's doing work on you. Okay, one of the brothers. All right. And Aries could be significant here. I got North Node in Pisces, spiritual healer, help others by sharing your healing powers, professional counseling here. So a Pisces could be significant here, but I'm getting you're a healer, okay? So let's get some more information on these false reports. And it's funny because I feel like whoever's calling in false reports, they're from your past. This is somebody who's not in your life. Okay, this is someone who is constantly pushing past your boundaries to be in your life, but they don't know what you got going on here. Okay, they don't know what's going on in your day-to-day, your household, none of that. But they're calling in false reports. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Yeah, truth is in the reverse, job, please. It's coming right on out. Zen. Yeah. Okay. So with the Zen energy and the truth in the reverse here. Somebody could have been saying that you're chaotic or, I don't know, you're aggressive. There's some fighting going on. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of turmoil in your environment, in your home. Okay, this could be false allegations of you threatening people. I don't know, yelling, loud music. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but Zen. Okay, intuition is behind that. I'm definitely speaking to somebody who is tapped in. Whoever you are, it's like you could have a daily ritual of grounding and meditating here. Okay. Yeah, it's truth. Wow, truth is in reverse on the false reports here. So yeah, that's what's going on apparently. Okay. This is someone who's definitely jealous of your gifts, possibly your lifestyle here. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know. This was supposed to be secret that they were doing this behind your back or at a distance here. Causing illusions, okay? They wanted something to happen to you unexpectedly here, all right? Hamas Express. All right, so let's see what they're saying. I feel like this is going to be short. I'm going to pull some tarot. So these two could be working hand in hand. Somebody's calling in false reports, and then you have a Mason or somebody who is doing work on you here. Okay. Yeah. Trying to double team you. Okay. You can't double team the divine. Look at this with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. These people are jelly. Okay. And intimidated here. You're on your shit here with the Six of Wands. Okay. And there's a lot of paying people going on behind your back here. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups energy, I feel like you're looking like a snack. Okay, what's going on? Somebody could be trying to pay somebody to come towards you. This could be a lover, a looker. Okay, I'm hearing onlooker. The World. You got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and you got the Hierophant here. Yeah, somebody's calling the precinct, calling the authorities, honey. All right, this cycle is done. This cycle is done. Yeah, so they're definitely, I'm glad they clarified that. Six of Cups with the World card here. This is definitely what was going on in the past here. And again, I feel like somebody looked into this situation here, okay? And because I feel like somebody needs an eval. Whoever's doing this, they're from your past. This is somebody who's no longer a factor in your life, okay? This is the type of person that will call in a false report and tell on themselves, okay? Because how do you know? Like somebody is gang stalking. All right, sending people towards you and then calling in false reports. Child, please. Look, they left this person out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So somebody was trying to make themselves look like a victim of yours here. They don't give a damn what they got going on. They found nothing. They found absolutely nothing. My ear is itching, okay? Yeah, this is over. Okay, so case closed. Some of you guys may have had an open case here and you didn't even know about it. You didn't need to know about it here because it's bullshit. Somebody got blocked. Nine of Wands with the Five of Swords energy. The Hierophant could represent an institution here. Okay, again, it could be, what is it? The Department of Children and Families here. It could be, you know, the local precinct, whatever's going on. It's just a negative, child. Somebody's tired, you know. They're tired. I feel like they want to come out the cold, okay? By putting you, sorry guys. They want to come out the cold here by putting you in some type of compromising position, okay? Child, the Hierophant energy. In the upright, okay? So let's see what else is going on. You got this brother and this magician here. Cute. All right. Hope all is well with the soul family. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Oh, it's that lemon water I had. Okay. Breaking on sweats, honey. Someone could be at a crossroad. Okay. Assessing. They're watching. Okay. Yeah, you are someone who okay. Who owls. Yeah, watching. You are someone who is pure. Okay. Your energy is clear. It's cleansed. Like you don't have any karmic debt here. Okay. I'm getting you're free to go with the purity. Somebody's watching, child. They're watching. They're watching. They're looking. And they're not coming up with anything here. Okay. I'm hearing white as snow. Like, a lot of gang stalking going on in the energy this week. It's like this person is hoping, wishing, and waiting for you to like color outside the lines. Oh, they want to catch you parking in a disabled parking lot here. Okay, like something like that. Like they're looking for anything here. Somebody's also looking for like an opening with the wide open. Okay, these are people who are actively plotting. And again, for some of you guys, this could have been going on in the past here. But somebody's going to get effed up. Wide open here. I feel like they're watching, they're waiting for some type of opportunity to gain access, whether this is to your energy, your energetic field, your home, your vessel here. Okay, so let's see what's up. They're seeing that things are not blocked for you here. Okay, like somebody out here waiting for you to litter. Okay, and then they want to call in the cavalry here. Okay, listening. Yeah, look at them. They snooping and shit. Snooping. Okay, what the hell is going on? They're snooping. Listening. Child, I don't know, somebody put a listening device around your home. I don't know, somebody illegally tapped your shit here. All right. Looking, watching, waiting, assessing. These people are thirsty. Okay, magic prayer here. Heal the ouch here. So you're being healed, okay? You are someone who you pray frequently is what I'm getting with the heal the ouch. So something is being like renewed for you here. So wide open. I don't know if this was like I want to say like a kink or a chink in the chain or a vessel here. Okay, I'm getting the energy of it's being sealed back up here. Okay. Somebody's singing, playing the smallest violin. This Hierophant, you could be dealing with a Taurus here. Okay, what is this person trying to get off the ground with this spark? We're going to see. Okay, commitment. You're staying committed. You're also receiving a gift. This could be spiritually. Flying, yeah. Look at that. So you're going through an upgrade, an elevation here, okay, while somebody else is wasting their time. Somebody is looking for you here. But I feel like they're looking for you on the ground, okay, figuratively speaking, and you're flying. It's like this person is trying to gauge your ascension, or like something about your whereabouts as well. Somebody wants to know where you're going. Yeah, with the commitment energy. Some of you guys could be moving. So this person wants to know where you're going, okay? Yeah, definitely organization energy here, okay? They release some type of power under, I don't know, this could be the last moon, okay? Or the next moon coming. It doesn't matter, you know who and what we're dealing with here. You got full moon power, and then you got waning crescent release here, okay? Yeah. They want to know where you're going next so they can gang stalk you here, okay, and befriend the neighbors over there and all this shit here, all right? Because with the magic prayer heal, the ouch, and the commitment here, you are receiving something here straight from the divine here, okay? Child, spark. Okay. And I feel like your footprints are being covered, okay, because these people are tracking you. They could be getting readings as well, okay. All right, let's see what else they want us to know about this situation. Like I said, I definitely picked up on an Eastern Star riding by somebody's house here. Like, I just don't understand. What's the point of getting in these organizations and you don't have no business? You don't have no business. Like, you could have stayed your regular peasant self. All right, what's the point? You know? I thought you get into these organizations for power, for favor in like the living earth, in the material world here. But child, these people are always on some crackhead shit, okay? Nothing about their moves is elite. Okay, like I said in a previous reading, it's like they all act as if they're obsessed exes and shit. Okay, it's weird. It's like, what are you doing? Y'all ain't got no business? Y'all ain't got no money to get? You know, some of these specific lodges, they never had any money to get. It's all about binding true divine energy and then harvesting here, okay? So you could be somebody here who has undone yourself here and they're obsessed, okay? They're obsessed. They want back in. Yeah, confirmation. These people, you know, they F it up for the next generation real bad. And when I say the next generation, their sons and daughters, okay? Real bad. Because they have to carry the karma, the weight, okay? All this gang stalking and shit. Spying and taking pictures and sitting outside people's house and riding by and throwing voodoo, okay? Befriending people at your job, your neighbors. Like, child, curse lineages. Curse lineages. Okay, self-discipline. Child, please. So somebody sees that you have some type of self-discipline here, okay? Somebody could have called to an institution, some type of authoritative figure here, and said that you were a drunk, you were an addict, okay, you were a substance abuser. But with this spark, like, this person is having some type of epiphany here, okay? Self-discipline, that's what they see. Yeah, help. Somebody called and said they need help. I don't know, again, they need to be rescued from you, or you need help. Okay, you need help with a drug problem, you need help with an alcohol addiction here. I don't know what the hell this is. Crying out for support. Help arrives from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters here, okay? I feel like, you know, them reaching out to this person, it was them calling for help because whatever they got going on is not working, okay? You know, when you're dealing with the narcissist, when their control is not controlling, it's not doing what they wanted to do anymore. They will go to the nearest authoritative figure or institution here, okay, and try to use and abuse their authority. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of times they take the bait, okay, and then, you know, they're wasting their time not to mention taxpayers' money, okay? And at the end of the day, it's a whole nothing burger. Like somebody's mad and they're bitter. That's why they called you, okay? We're going to see what else this spark is about. They wanted to start some shit, though, is what I'm getting, okay? Somebody said that you were battling some type of addiction, honey, all right? What the hell? Okay, oath. Oh, wow. Unity and diversity. Embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership. Divinely guided towards union here, okay? So for some of you guys, this could have something to do, whoever's connected to these false reports or involved, this could be someone who you divorce here, okay, is what I'm getting. But there's an oath. Somebody could even have someone within a system here, okay, that they're dealing with here, okay, because somebody made a pact. Yeah, I'm also getting someone is sticking to their oath with the self-discipline, the oath, and the hierophant here, and it could be to uphold the law. Okay, take it how it resonates. Look at this exploitation. So these people are trying to pinch you. They're trying to squeeze you. Okay, they want your back up against the wall. How? How is that going to work? Okay, where you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. And when we're talking about these type of people, these are usually abusers. People neglect. Okay, when it comes to their own children, their own lives. They're drunks, all right? They do lines. You have a lot of sex addiction. These are the people here that call on y'all, okay? 9.9 times out of 10. Fuck a glass house like they live in saran wrap, okay? Exploitation. Others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitive labor practices here. So, somebody made an oath, somebody made a pact, collective, okay? And they feel like they have to do this. Like someone is being squeezed. The person that wants to squeeze you is being squeezed behind the scenes, okay? To, I'm here to perform some type of ritual, okay? But to take these actions here, So somebody is telling them, well, you have to stick to the oath. You made an oath. You made an agreement here. Okay? Sad. Very sad. Yeah, danger is coming up in the reverse, and you're still successful here. Okay? Somebody else wanted to be successful by putting you in danger. Okay? And that's not working. That's not working at all. Somebody thought that they were going to hit you with a fatal blow. It's a miss. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight. Facing the conflict head on could have prevented total destruction here. Okay, so there's a group of individuals that made an oath. That's why they keep coming for you. All right, relentlessly. They made an oath to come for you. Okay, and whoever's like in charge, they're saying there's no backing down. That can be this brother over here with the magician. Family ties. Oh shit, look at this. So family ties. Again, this can speak to the organization. You also have somebody in your family who's involved. Okay. So this note energy, it kind of came out sideways here. Okay. So, I don't know if someone wanted you to get rejected here, on a future timeline here. That's not happening. And whoever wants something their way, they're trying to force a situation. They're the ones that's going to get the no. Okay. Yeah. Like what I'm going to put it back in the deck. Family ties. Wow. Okay. Casanova. Okay. Evaluation criteria. Yeah, somebody needs an eval here. So Casanova, again, you could have been with someone here who was a player. Whether you had a contractual agreement with this person, like you were in a marriage, or this was just like, this could be this person's family. Okay, this Casanova here, it says keeps a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable, easily distracted by new attractions, and unable to stay loyal. Enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. So somebody was cheating, is what I'm getting, in the past, and they got involved with the worst person in the world. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, confirmation. They got involved with the worst third party that they could ever come in contact with. So you have an ex that's a part of this oath. Okay. Is this somebody you had a family with? Yeah. So they're being exploited. They're being exploited. They're being forced to keep some shit going. Okay. It's sad. It's sad. When you make an oath with the devil. Okay. Because see, you got somebody in an organization that's doing work. Okay. You know, whoever this is, these Masons, they're working on someone on a spiritual level. And then you got these turds here. They're trying to get you caught up in some type of system in the living earth. Okay? Evaluation criteria. Somebody is telling this person, you signed this contract. Okay? You signed this contract. Somebody also could have did something having to do with fraud. Okay? And they don't want to, face the consequences. They don't want to do the time. So they want something to happen to you. Okay? They want something to happen to you. Child. But danger is in the reverse. Shit now. Yeah, this person is being condemned and they want to escape. The person is being condemned. Ultimatum. I'm telling you, and it fell on oath. It fell on oath here. Man. They got the pressure on this ex. Ultimatum. Somebody told them, do or die. It is what it is. You took the contract. You signed up. I'm here, a new freezer. You know what it is when you signed up. That's the energy that I'm getting. And then condemned. And it's crazy because even though they're all wicked, they're all pointing the finger at them. Like, you have to do this. Somebody is a slave behind the scenes, collective. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Your ex, a third party, made some type of agreement. It could be a family member as well. Made some type of agreement here with this organization, the devil. Okay, and that's why they're still doing dumb shit. Okay, because they're being exploited. They're being told, or else, or else. And how they get you is they get some type of dirt on you, some type of I want to see whatever dirt they had on this person, it could lead to their detriment, like immediately here. And that's how they exploit them. Okay. They get some type of hardcore proof or evidence. Just for example, let's say somebody's into the same sex, they're into the closet here. They will get proof of that. Okay. To keep this person's back up against the wall. That's how they move. That's how they operate here. Damn. Ultimatum. They want to escape, honey. They want to escape because danger is still approaching. Okay, because the divine is in control of your life, your walk, your path here. Okay. Well. Let's see what type of work they're doing. Everything under the sun is what I'm getting. Just off top. Everything under the sun. So, let's see. Okay. See, it's an effing tower. Oh, my car just fell to the floor. They just slid. Damn. Casanova. So this person was cheating. And, I don't know if they thought this was going to be a one-night stand or somebody was just a sneaky link that they would call whenever they, felt like it here. Okay, but ooh-wee. This person got pulled into some shit. Okay? Which means they were in line for a lot of karma. If this is somebody you had a contractual agreement with in marriage, like they should have never crossed you, okay? They should have never crossed you. Okay, let's see what type of work they're doing. Wide open. So stay in prayer, okay? Stay in prayer because these people are relentless. And it's also given with the false reports, like somebody's trying to build up a paper trail, okay? It says legacy of light. You are the continuation of many flames before you. Okay. Carry their radiance with kindness and let it guide others on their path here. So this is about your legacy and this is about their legacy. Somebody's trying to uphold their quote unquote standard here. Okay. This group, this organization here. All right. They're trying to keep, their name good out here in these streets is what I'm getting. These spiritual streets here. This person, it was supposed to man, I know I'm hearing thrown you. This person was supposed to treat you with the utmost respect. With this legacy of light, somebody did not know what they had. Okay. When they were with you. Like you were the legacy. You were the light. Wow. Legacy. Yeah. Child, Phantom. Okay, Earth's embrace. So they took an oath. Somebody could have even joined an organization with the legacy of light. Like bullshit. It's the legacy of the dark, but that's the mask that they wear. Okay, binding spell. Oh yeah. The infamous, this is their favorite binding spell here. Okay. Yeah. To stop you from getting out and to stop things from coming in. Now is the time to focus your energy and bring your thoughts into alignment. What you hold with intention will begin to take form here. So yeah, they're doing a lot of binding work day in, day out here. Okay. So, you may be led to do your cord cuttings and cleanse your energy here. Stay in prayer is what I'm getting. Okay. Binding juju. Okay, roots of the ancient. Root work. Somebody's doing root work, honey. You are never alone. The strength of those before you flows through your veins. Stand tall in their wisdom here. So it came up in the reverse here. Okay, some type of root work that somebody did in the past. It's been uprooted spiritually. Okay, that's one message that I'm getting. Somebody has also lost their connection to their ancestral heritage here. Okay, this group, this ex, whoever. And they are alone. They don't have any protection here. This is why this person is so easily exploited. Yeah. Yeah. They don't have any guidance beyond this realm. And it's crazy when people like that think that they can come up against you. You can't. You're in trouble. You're in danger. All right, let's get one more. The Dream Weaver. They could be doing dream work as well. Your imagination creates worlds. Trust in your visions. They are the threads from which destiny is spun here. Okay. So they're trying to orchestrate, narrate, manifest your life, your waking life, by manipulating you in the dream state. Okay. Job, please. Not a ritual done backfired here. Okay. Well. That's why this person is being exploited. Sage. Oh, hey girl. Your inner flame is alive and powerful. Let passion move through you. Create boldly and trust in your sacred fire. Their rituals are backfiring here. And every time the ritual backfires, somebody's noose gets tighter. Okay. What is going on? The infinite song. I'm telling you, it keeps happening over and over and over again. The song never ends. All right. Somebody could be eating lamb chops. I don't know. What is going on? All right. Let's see. I'm just going to get one last day. Let's see what they're saying, child. What they telling the authorities, okay? Or what they were telling the authorities. The brothers. We are brothers. What was that from? We're happy. Oh, the two brothers. What you call it? The Wayne's brothers, I think. We are brothers. Somebody could wear afro. Let's see. And these are people like they're mad because they can't get in. If these authorities only knew What was the real issue? It's because they're up shit's creek. Okay, somebody took an oath to break you down mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually here. Okay, this is what happened in the past. I'm definitely speaking to a spiritual healer, right? You could be a reader, you could be a psychic here. Okay. And then they're blaming this person every time something backfires. Somebody's dumbass ex. Like, wow, it does not pay to take a deal with the devil. Okay. Some of you guys know how the devil's grip, like the divine has to rescue you from the devil's grip. Okay, when you're dealing with when you're in a stronghold, okay, you have to get help from the divine, because that energy counts you as, oh, I got you. You're off your path. Okay, you're with the wrong person. You're in the wrong place. You're doing the wrong things. Okay, you're overindulging. It counts you. It's almost like it puts you on his side. That toxic energy, that devil energy, it puts you on their side. Okay, and then it goes about the earth, okay, to see who else they can devour. All right. So when you wake up and you say, oh my God, what am I doing over here? Well, how am I in darkness? And you decide to get up, like, that's when shit starts to pop off here. Okay. Somebody's ass is having a reality check here. Like, if these authorities only knew what the real issue was, okay, they would be flabbergasted. The shade is real. This person got the nerve to be shady. Subtle comments reveal hidden resentment. Small signals matter. Shade never lies. Okay. This is this ex-Casanova here. Okay. Somebody who was a real ladies' man. A real peacock. Okay. Drama magnet. This person is a drama magnet. Okay. So drama finds them wherever they go. They could be in a lot of chaos all the time. Arguments, disagreements here. The pattern keeps returning, you know. Yeah, the shade parade is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, confirmation. Like, what are you so shady about? You need to worry about this oath, okay? Like, somebody here, you need to get with the divine. They shading you because you're free. Like, what? I say misaligned. And they're being exploited. They're being squeezed, okay? You better. That's the energy. Yeah, you can say less. Spirit said, yeah, that's a positive. Like, what? You can say less. What is going on? You got problems. Bet on yourself. Exactly. Okay. Spirit said you can say nothing. You got problems. In order for them to get out of this, they have to bet on themselves, which means they have to call on the divine. And if they've done too much and the divine is not taking up the prayer, too bad. Okay. They're shading you because you bet on yourself. And you're saying less and doing more. Okay? Let's spread. What the hell? Like, the devil got you in the grips. Look at this. Heart over logic. This person is emotional. Okay? Respect your limits in the reverse. Your boundaries protect you. You're not meant to carry everything. Know where your line is. So this person has been pushing past your boundaries here, but it's because they don't have any boundaries here, okay? Like, this person has to do what they're told to do. Grown-ass man, grown-ass woman, they have to do as they're told because they signed a contract with the devil, okay? So they're constantly trying to project onto you here, okay? Heart over logic. They made the emotional decision here, okay? So, you know, somebody here was, this is like a third party or a mistress is what I'm getting, okay? They got in bed with this person. And I feel like, you know, when you walked away, that's when they made the oath, okay? They had already unconsciously made an oath by, you know, dealing with them, laying with this person here, right? And because some emotions took over. But when they put it in blood, that's when their life fell apart here. They can't get out of it. Okay? Some of you guys, the divine is not listening. Right? Not listening. What else is this person doing with the gang stalking? And then I'm done. Let's see. Ooh, that deck fell on the floor. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let's see. What else are they doing with the gang stalking here? You know, they feel like they're above the law. Okay. They feel like they're above the law here because they have a lot of connections here. Okay. So, yeah, protection. Exactly. They feel like they're protected. You know, these organizations, these Masons, they feel like they can do whatever they want to do. Could be some flying monkeys caught up in a court case here. Neighbor. Did I say neighbor? They always befriend these neighbors. It came out yesterday, like somebody's neighbor thinking they doing somebody a favor and gonna end up in the fucking feds. Okay? Like, this is not a game. They have no idea. Like, they destroy lives. They pull people into situations here that is hot like fire. And then when they go down with this group, they like, what? Oh my God, I didn't know it was that deep. Yeah, well, you knew right from wrong. Okay? Yeah, this neighbor took a permanent action towards somebody here and made a permanent decision based off of a lie. So they lied to people around you here. We already know that, to get them to do wicked shit. Okay. So gang stalking. Okay. In the community. I'm here in the brotherhood. Yeah. Beware of an angry mob to persecute somebody here. Okay. A witch hunt in 2026. Somebody could have paid $2,000 for a ritual that backfired. Okay. Some of you guys that have had family members doing work on you for quite some time. Somebody did a ritual at the turn of the century and it has backfired. Okay. Finances. Okay, yeah. They paid these people to come for you. It's because some of you guys, someone is wrapped up in a court case, so they want to get rid of you, okay? This could be something as simple as someone definitely stole some money from you, okay? And then they lied. You know, we all know the tactics. They lied, so they want to force the situation here, okay? Somebody said that you was broke, busted, and disgusted, so they're doing work, they're gang stalking, and they're trying to set up situations in which you will become broke, busted, and disgusted here. Okay, there's a passed over grandmother that said, when it came to this ritual, yeah, no. Some of you guys could have lost a passed over grandmother around the year 2000 here, okay? Somebody's committed to making fake pages and shit, yeah, with the date night. So maybe that's what they did and somebody catfished you, okay? Could have presented some fake evidence. This could just be, you know, online public opinion here as if they were dating you, okay? Yeah, no, and now they're trying to cover it up. They're trying to cover up the paper trail and the receipts. Somebody lied and said that they dated you. They could have even made a fake page with you and them. I don't know if this is like deep fake AI. Child, what the hell? Okay, attitude of gratitude though. Why? Because you have a lot of support, respect, love, and soul family. Okay? It's like, again, these people, they want to walk around, these organizations, they want to walk around with a certain level of prestige. But when you break down their tactics, it's so petty and dumb. and the desperation, okay? Oh. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.